Alrighty, welcome back. Part 4. So, last few episodes, we've been talking about fairly long-term changes. The longest term was financial stability. That takes years to build up. And then emotional stability, tailoring our peer groups, defining our work environment, and our general home environment. These are relatively long changes. So I want to bring it a bit more into the present, and I want to talk about stress. Loading stress. In other words, our recovery strategy is linked directly to our loading strategy. And a lot of times when people think about recovery, it's what happens after loading. But I want to talk about very specifically when we're going to load. So if you have something stressful that needs to be done in the day, a difficult call, a difficult conversation, a tough workout, a long workout, whatever it might be, my recommendation is you place it first thing. Get it done in the first part of your day. And what that will allow your nervous system to do is recover and settle after that stressful experience. And that'll get you ready for the next day or the next loading day, depending on where it falls in your week. And this is also going to help sleep. Now, a lot of athletes might want to sleep more, but perhaps they're not able to sleep more. So it could be a scheduling issue. You might be just trying to do too much, and you're going to have to make some changes and set priorities with what you're going to do. And you may have to do less so that you'll be able to create more space, which will let your nervous system settle, which will enable you to sleep more. Related to that, have a look at the stimulants in your life. Stress is a stimulant. Caffeine, stimulant. A lot of folks are disrupting themselves and overstimulating their nervous system in an effort to pack more and more in. So what you can do is pull some of those things out and then pull the stimulants out as well. So stimulants might be anger, can be a stimulant. Intensity can be a stimulant, and then the traditional ones, caffeine. And then balanced with your stimulant use, you need to look at, well, how am I approaching my depressants? Fatigue can be a depressant, alcohol, other forms of depressants, and try and get yourself to a more natural approach to getting through your day, getting through your week. And this will also enable you to hear those natural signals that I talked about in that first dynamic loading video. But remember, the key thing, it's where you place the stress in the week. And the stress needs to be placed ideally early, but it also needs to be spread out. So if you think about stress, then you're going to come down. By coming down, you're going to be able to absorb it, benefit from going through that stress, and then you can look at kind of doing it again. So it's a more holistic approach. So if you're constantly having to ramp yourself up and excite yourself up day after day, AM and PM, you're going to put too much stress on yourself, and that'll appear as noise, and it'll also appear as disrupted sleep. So if you got a lot of noise in your head and your sleep's disrupted, take those as a sign. So you need to be doing less, but also you need a strategy to kind of settle that nervous system on a daily basis. Hope that helps. Thanks for listening.